I was suffering from depression, and I was a single parent, so I was struggling on my own. Home Start really helped me. I had a lady come round and she would spend a couple of hours with me just having a cup of tea and a chat. Joanne, when she would come over, it wouldn't just be sort of having a cup of tea. Sometimes we'd go to the park, and just go for a walk and just enjoy sort of spending time together and socialising. I was in a bad place when I met her. I never socialised or anything, so it was just for her to come around and spend some time with me, it was really helpful. I appreciate her so much.
Home Start helped me through my health visitor, Karen. She decided that I could do with a bit of extra help at home, especially seeing as though my second son was born via emergency caesarean. It wasn't going to be an emergency caesarean, but it was. And then life at home was quite hard because I then got an infection, and then the third week my partner got sepsis, so it was all quite traumatic, but we got there in the end. And I had a lovely home help lady. She was tremendously helpful, getting my house straight and cuddling my young one that suffered with reflux, and also helping me with my older son, who used to scream when extra people used to come round. That was quite hard, but he got there in the end, and we seem to be doing fine now, but at the time it was quite hard. It was like having a counsellor come round every week. I used to offload all my problems and my issues and my struggles, and then we'd have a cup of tea and I'd be fine again, and I would have her to help me with the boys, and then I could get my house straight and get on top of all the different jobs that used to pile up, planning just to cook a nice meal, because I could never plan anything because I'd have one screaming, one crying, and could never quite cater to both. I couldn't thank my volunteer enough. She was such an amazing help, and she was such a lovely friend to have. Right from the word go, we was like friends.
The impact that it had from the help of a volunteer was massive. It helped with my confidence. Anne was lovely. She helped me to get out to the park with the two children. Having that was a massive help because obviously leaving the area, I had no confidence and struggled to get out and about, and I felt guilty to my children that they wasn't having fun as children. And I remember the first time we went to the park, it was emotional seeing my children happy and laughing how it should be. In this area, I don't have any connections to family or friends. So my Home Start volunteer would travel out, and I still had her to look forward to every week to have an adult conversation with. It was just that one-on-one conversation to talk about anything that was going on. It just made a huge difference. Home Start have actually helped me originally get my first home, which was a temporary flat. They came with me to the MP, and every meeting at the council office, fighting in my battle to finally get me and my children somewhere. And I became very confident enough to feel that if any problems were occurring in my daily life, that I could speak with Home Start because they would be there to support me in any way they can. Since the support from Home Start, I've managed to have a job at my children's school, just a small part-time job. So I'm hoping, while I'm now studying an online course, that I can land myself a full-time job. This will help more with my confidence that I have grown from Home Start, and just to make a better future for me and my two children. I think my message to Anne, my volunteer, would be thank you for everything that you have done for me and my children, for becoming a best friend to us all and having somebody around just to be there and speak about anything, whether it's big or small, giving me advice on everything and watching us grow as well.
It was just nice to have that somebody come round and help me and listen, and just a shoulder to cry on if I needed it.
She completely changed my life. Completely changed my life.
I can't thank you enough, and I can't thank Home Start enough for everything that they've done in my life.